The Ridin Durty radio show, man, this goes down right here on a regular. That's right, it goes down right here on a regular where we give you beats, rhymes, hip hop, talk, and everyday life. That's right, your boy Big XL. One time for WRFG 89.3 FM, the radio home of the Ridin Durty radio show for the past 15 years. One time for Blog Talk Radio, who've been holding us down since 2009. And man, one time for all you good people on the check-in, man. One Purpose Mom, I see you checking in. My girl Vero checking in. Man, love you guys for checking in. Y'all could be doing anything like sleep, watching the news, but y'all rocking with me. Let me get myself situated here. I broke my little stand, so you know we're gonna make it do what it do. What's up to my man Richie Acevedo? What's going on, player? But you know, right here on the Ridin Durty radio show, man, I'm always giving y'all the best of what's next now, whether it's music, entertainment, authors, playwrights. If you're doing your thing, I'm always trying to give it to you first. That's the purpose of the Ridin Durty radio show. Alright, so before we get this thing started, y'all know I always tell y'all support equals support. We are not anything without support from others. And me, I want for my brother as I want for myself, which means I'm here to support always. So I gotta let y'all know the people that make this show possible. One time for Dr. Juice Cleanse. That's right, Dr. Juice Cleanse is an independently owned, all natural juicer that promises if you follow their very, very simple steps, you can lose up to 25 pounds in just 10 days. And y'all know it's about to get hot. It's about to be summertime. Y'all gonna be wanting to rock those wife beaters. Ladies are gonna want to rock their little spaghetti straps. So it's not too late to get on that Dr. Juice Cleanse and lose you some weight. And not only lose you some weight, but lose you some weight dealing with an independent company like yourself. Alright? One time for New Star Studios. That's right. New Star Studios is a company that provides graphic design services, web services, and photography services. So if you want to get that nice family photo shoot, or you want to get that website popping, or if you just want to, you know, have those dope graphics, then make sure you holler at my dude Terrence over at New Star Studios. Alright? Sneakerbox.com. That's right, Sneakerbox.com is a subscription sneaker service that's here for all you sneakerheads and sneaker junkies. If you want to know what's the latest in the sneaker accessories in the sneaker world, make sure you subscribe to Sneakerbox.com. And when you subscribe, not only let them know that you're a sneaker junkie, but when you go to the checkout section, if you type in Vic XL, you'll receive a lifetime 10% discount at sneakerbox.com. Alright, so again, make sure you holler at sneakerbox.com, drjuicecleanse.com, and newstarstudios.com. Alright, those are definitely people we're rocking with. And coming really, really soon, you'll be able to check out the show on ridindirtyradio.com. We're having the site rebuilt, so it's coming really, really soon again. So big ups to Blog Talk Radio, WRFG, and coming soon, back to fruition, back to life, will be ridindirtyradio.com. Alright. Now, I gotta say, happy belated birthday to the late Miss Melody, to all my old school heads. Miss Melody was the former wife of KRS-One, BDP, and she's no longer with us, but her birthday was yesterday. So, happy birthday and rest in peace to the legendary Miss Melody of Boogie Down Productions. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, about to get this thing crackalating. Y'all know, man, I love it. I love it when I got people and I can expose y'all to the people and bring the people to y'all. So on the phone line right now, I need y'all to get real close to your mobile device, to your computer, to your laptops, however you're checking out the show, whether it's Facebook Live. And I'd like y'all to give a very, very warm welcome to my man, Prynce Tone. What's going on, family?
Yo, peace, family. What it do, AT? How you doing, Pig, man?
Man, I'm maintaining. How you doing?
Man, I'm doing good. I'm feeling good. ATL treated me well, man. I came down here off that highway. That was a long stretch, man, from the shot down here, man. But it was worth it, bro.
All right. So you are from Chicago, and I gotta say that Chicago definitely has one of my favorite hip hop scenes, but I think it's underrated because I think Chicago music scene gets overshadowed by what's going on in the urban community. What's it like growing up in Chicago?
Yeah. You know what? Right now, on the good side, we got the Nation of Islam out there working hard to clean up the streets. You got them brothers out there marching down every day to go and shake a hand on a young brother. You got young brothers turning around trying to make it right. You got sisters trying to work hard. You got mothers trying to strive hard. Fathers trying to strive hard. Everybody trying to make it. Everybody trying to wake up. You know how it is when we face them. And but you also got, you know, how you say, bad things. You also got killings. You also got everything. In every city, that's what you find. But for the most part, Chicago's striving just like any city to make it, man. We ain't no bad city. Like you said, they try to paint us bad because they don't really understand it. So we try to put what we go through in our music. And then when they try to shut our music down, it's like our voice don't get heard the right way, you know.
All right. Matter of fact, our new president-elect, Donald Trump, actually made some statements about possibly sending the FBI into Chicago to control the violence. Did you get a chance to hear that, and what's your opinion on it if you did hear about it?
You know what? My opinion is like this, bro, and it's not even really an opinion. It's I went to Savior's Day, part 1 and part 2, and the Minister Farrakhan, he spoke on he spoke on the incident as far as Trump wanting to send him in there, and he broke out a book that one of our brothers wrote, Dr. Wesley Muhammad, and that's a wise brother, a wise scholar, man. He broke out a book that the brother wrote, and he said he was going to send it to Trump. So, and Trump ain't made a move yet, you know. So I guess he up in there reading, you know. So it's like I know what they want to do, but you got to look at it like this: Chicago ain't got no gun factories, bro. You know, no gun factories. Like black people ain't out there making no guns in alleys. Black people ain't out there shipping in off no docks on no weight, nothing like that. That's government processing. You know, black people just trying to strive with whatever you put in their hand.
All right. At what point in your life, well, first of all, what was it like growing up in Chicago, especially, you know, with the violence, street organizations? What was it like for Prynce Tone growing up in Chicago?
You know, just like let's say it like this. I got to move to a block called Buena Vista when I was young, and I remember sitting in the window. I kind of knew what I was growing up to. You know, when you're young, you don't really know what's going on. I promise you, man, it was like for a long time I didn't really understand what gangbanging was, you know, as a shorty. But, you know what I'm saying, once I got a hold to it, it was like, man, what's that? You know, and when I moved to the block, I was by myself. I had my little brothers with me, but they was young. So I knew I couldn't be no chum. I couldn't be like that. So I said, you know what? You know, my little brother's finna go around this corner. We finna find one of all these cats on the block. Him and his little brothers. We go squad on with him. We gonna make our name right here on this day. My little brother, he got like a little handicap, but I didn't want him to, you know, feel like he had to hold that, you know what I'm saying, against himself in life. I wasn't gonna let him. You know, my brother's strong, man. He's strong in the mind. So, you know, we went over there, squatted up, bang. Got us a little name out there. Worked up from there. You know, and I ain't gonna police myself. You know what I tell you like this: Chicago will make you into a man. You know, my mother, she worked hard, like, you know, just trying to make up for what my father was lacking at the time. But my father worked hard at trying to make himself better. You know, and I understand that. I don't fall into that. I had good siblings. I had good people around me. Chicago took care of me. They grew me right. So, you know, music came on a little bit. They say after I was working, I was serving, I'm out there working the block shit. Somebody came to me like, you know, Prynce, man, why don't you try this out? Why don't you try music? You know, try rap. Bro, I ain't want to try it. I ain't really want to do it. Then somebody, you know, I tried it, bro. You know, next thing you know, I'm out there working for studios every day. You know, so.
Do you feel like, first of all, let me ask this question. Because I live in a small town, and it's like everything now that goes on in the urban community, they want to affiliate it with a gang. And I feel like that's how they're starting to box African American men in. They're going to say we're affiliated with a gang. But I gotta ask, what Why do you feel like a lot of young minorities, Hispanics, African Americans, turn to street organizations?
You know what? The same reason why a baby turns to his mother, you know, is looking for someone to guide it. But in the current state of current condition of the people and their mind, and whether the government and where the system, I ain't gonna say just government, but where the system itself, the whole functioning system has caused the people to remain at this current state, you know, in that current state. They are damaged. So it's like, you know, let's just say street organizations for them is like it's like a church for a Christian or a mosque for a Muslim, you know. It's a place where people can go and try to find some peace for themselves. But some people's nowadays it ain't about gangs, it's about cliques. And that's what them white folks don't understand. You know, because they ain't in the hood. They don't know about cliques. You know, like these shorties coming up nowadays, they don't care about no morals. They don't care about none of that. You know what I'm saying? Some of them do, but some of them don't. It's kind of hard to figure out which one is which because most people too scared to ask a question. You know, so street organizations, they ain't started off, you know what I'm saying? We ain't come to America over here like, you know, we just gonna start Christian blood. We gonna start off with this just off with some killing people. No, we ain't started like that. We came through a struggle. Black people came through a struggle. Anything black people pick up is like a weight. They try to build themselves up from something. You know what I'm saying? So street organizations is a way. It was a way for us to build ourselves up in the current state that the people are in, underdeveloped, and in mind, it is dead.
All right. The name Prynce Tone, how did that come about?
You know what? My family, man, my bros. I'm born to Vista, man. I didn't want to call myself no king. I said, you know what? And when they started calling me Prynce, I said, you know what? I'm gonna change the I to a Y. You know, I don't want to call myself no Prince because I'm one of them cats. If you say something to me, I'm gonna go to find it. I guarantee I'm gonna go look how do you say word up, and try to come back with a perfect, or not, if not perfect, a close to perfect understanding of what we're dealing with. Prynce came with also recognizing, okay, we are royalty. In this world, we are royalty. In this third dimensional state, we are royalty. In the highest spiritual realm, we are royalty. I mean, you know what I mean when I say we. But tone is actually that's the actually pivotal point to Prynce. If you look at tone, what a tone is, you know, I look at it like everybody is a part of this grand symphony, and everybody's like this instrument. You got some people who are guitarists trying to play like a violin, some people who are violinists trying to sound like a piano, and the piano trying to sound like the drums. So everything sound off, and the trumpet trying to sound like everything. So it outsounds everything. It's just all messed up. So everybody has to, like you say, everybody got to be tuned up. Their mind has to be conditioned right, you know. So when they say tone, well, that means I got to be in good standing. I can't be walking around here talking about I want to help somebody out there to straighten up, to help them recognize, man, look, it's beautiful to be a violin. It's beautiful to be a guitar. It's beautiful to be all of these things. It's good to be that way. It just be yourself. And if you learn to play good, then one day you can learn to play with them. And then when everybody start playing together, the tone gonna be set right. The mood gonna be set right. The vibe gonna be there. The vibration is this missing key. Is this 13th missing key that we missing. And I think that all comes with everybody playing their part. You know, so Prynce tone.
All right, I can definitely.
And shout out. I just want to say shout out to Gregory Beasley, man, because that's on my mind. It's picking up my mind. Shout out to my family, Gregory Beasley, the Sea-Town Records, man, for hooking us up. And I appreciate it very much.
All right, let's get into a little bit of your music. Then we're gonna come back and talk about what you got going on and things like that. I want to play this joint called "To Mars." Let the people know a little bit about that record.
Oh man, I'm glad you got that record, Joe. Back to Mars that's a smooth record. That record is like saying like we are not from here. Our history goes a little bit beyond this planet, you know, and beyond this whole how do you say physical existence. we're going to take ourselves from one place and remember what happened. We're going to remember who we are. We're going to remember, we're going to wake up one day to a whole grand history. And it's art. It's going to say, you know what? Well, let's go back to Mars. Let's go back to what we know. Let's go back to remember who we are. Let's see what we've been through. Let's see why we even here today, because something has happened in our past that we may not know about, and that's why we're here today.
All right.
So that's what this record is, a wake up.
All right. Who produced this record?
Man, actually, you say the original production was done by me. The C-Town came back and produced the record heavy. He cleaned the record up for me, man. He mixed everything down, bro. And how you say the beat, actually, we copped the beat from my bro, man, from Dream Life ENT. He actually gave us a nice little joint on that, man. And I was loving it. I was loving the shit, bro. He did good on the record. And I went and just copped it from him, wrote the lyrics to it, just sat back one day, man, and zoned out, just kind of in a writing mode, and the idea hit me like, man, you know, that's kind of odd. The thought of it, and just started writing, and the writing came into a song, and the song is Back to Mars.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and please stay on the line, Prynce Tone. This is Prynce Tone. The name of this joint is Back to Mars. Everybody in my Facebook Live room, please give me your comments, feedback, suggestions, whatever you want to say. Just let me know what y'all feeling about this record called Back to Mars, right here on Ridin Durty Radio. My man Prynce Tone. Y'all sit tight.
Now we back to Mars. Wanna fly away, back to Mars. I done came to Earth. I done did my thing, but then I cut my strength. And now we back to Mars. Now we back to Mars. Back to Mars. I done came to Earth. I done did my thing, but then I cut my strength. And now we back to Mars. Slinging blows, sitting round in our clothes, doing shows with the bros, kicking in dope. For us, I know that's all we do want in this world to be for. Will they forgive us on our tables, no one open the door. We still by the door, seeking for scraps. They start giving us scraps. We start picking up straps. Now, take the money that we find and go accomplish the job. To be a shorty looking in was just a piece that I have. He said a fast life, I just want a piece of the life. The cash right, the vacate, keep the fame in the bag. I got $1 and the drink was still short. And we don't even look to the sky. We look forward to support it since the devil show up. Until they hit you blow up, and then the devil show up. You wanna know what you would do for the fame. He know everybody that you need to know what you do for a name. Take your soul and kick it you for a chain. Just a single piece of paper that's attached to the matrix. They can learn to keep the faith, they ain't no loss for the faithful. What you wasn't able, can't they tell us to able to take my hand, let me save you. Cut the strings to the cables. What's a horse to a stable? What's a sport to a player? What's the singer, the faded, the magazine to the truth? The industry to the youth, the police when they shoot. The system when there's no justice, no peace, no truth. Now we back to Mars. Wanna fly away, back to Mars. I done came to Earth. I done did my thing, but then I cut my strength. And now we back to Mars. Now we back to Mars. Back to Mars. I done came to Earth. I done did my thing, but then I cut my strength. And now we back to Mars. Throughout all history, we see freedom ain't never given. Freedom is taken. Freedom has to be appreciated. Freedom has to be understood as something that everyone needs. Peace comes from freedom. You have to set yourself free. Where are you? Who are you? So let's go back to what we know. And tell me who do you see? And tell me where's the door that leads back to the peace. We gonna find a frontier. The shit is deeper than beef. It goes deeper than skin color and deep as the sea. What happened to the MCs? They used to speak for the weed. To come the niggas out of school and really taught them to be. This educational system won't teach me nothing to me. That's why the black man's a white man who'd rather be free. So now we back to Mars. Now we back to Mars. Wanna fly away, back to Mars. I done came to Earth. I done did my thing, but then I cut my strength. And now we back to Mars. Now we back to Mars. Back to Mars. I done came to Earth. I done did my thing, but then I cut my strength. And now we back to Mars.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that was my man Prynce Tone, Back to Mars. That was real smooth, cat.
Right on, right on. Appreciate it, family. Appreciate it.
I gotta say that was a very different vibe from what's going on in 2017. What makes you want your music to be different, especially when it comes to the Chicago sound? Because Chicago is known for your Kanye West's, your Commons, and then that entire drill movement. But your music is definitely not drill. What made you decide to go left?
Well, let's say I'm not. What if I told you like we used to say? I'm not from that. I'm not from this kind of realm. I don't think like these people. And when I say these people, I don't mean our people. I mean these people. I mean them people who try to sway our mind into a box kind of reality, and try to tell us to sleep in that box, live in that box, pay for that box, you know, and get insurance on that box, and we gonna tax you on insurance. I ain't trying to think like that, you know. So, and I know what people need. I know what time it is. I know that I'm learning who I am, and I'm being on a whole deeper level. People will be surprised at what kind of world we really live in beyond what we are shown. You know, man, bro, I got a crazy life, bro. I've got to see some things that most people wouldn't even, man, you probably think it's some comic book type stuff. But it's my reality. I've gotten to see it. I've gotten used to it. Is that surreal? So I know what people need. I know what we got to go with it next. I know that they ain't going to give us no, how do you say, leeway. I know that we don't need to keep on taking no dirty checks just so we can be another nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to be another nigga. You can't pay me to be that. You know what I'm saying? And see, and my fam, bro, C-Town came to me, bro, on the real, man, with the plug. Man, Greg plugged me, man, because he let me keep my music the way that I wanted. He didn't try to control it. He allows me to do what I got to do, you know what I'm saying? Put my music out the way that I want to. When I shoot it to him, we working as two family members doing this thing, man, and making it happen, bro. C-Town looks out for me and allowed me to start my own little company, helped me to build up me a foundation for my own company, Royalties Honesty.
All right. What brought you from Chicago to Atlanta?
You know what? Because I grew up on Lucille. I grew up on Lucille, man. I also, how you say, I'm from Chicago, man, but at like 14, I came down to Atlanta. And, man, I got a taste of Atlanta, bro. And since then, I've been back and forth, man. I know what the A is like, bro. This is where it's popping. You know, and as far as the music scene, I'm here to make some mad connections. I got my homeboy Guap on the other side of town. Hopefully we get to do some work, man. But, you know, I'm moving around trying to connect with everybody who's willing to work right now. I'm just on the fast pace. I feel like Sonic right now. I ain't trying to slow up, bro. So, you know, that's what brought me down here. My family with me. I got my shorties with me. I got my son Makai, my daughter Marie, and I got my queen Andrea, Jessica, man. We down here grinding. She got my back. She holding me up. I'm holding her up, man. And we making these moves, bro. That's how I family move.
All right. Well, I know a lot of people, and we got a lot of people checking in to the show right now on Facebook Live. I got a lot of producers, a lot of artists, a lot of DJs. So, man, definitely make sure you go back and check out the stream and link with some of the people I know. You mentioned that you were a father. You mentioned that, you know, you had your kids with you. How important is it for your music to direct and give across the right message to your children? Man,
you know what? The lifestyle that I got right now is so magical, man. It's like I gotta give them something that this westernized science, this westernized world, this westernized thinking ain't gonna produce for them, and it's incapable of producing for them. So I gotta step up in a manner. Look, this is so deep, man. I gotta be so responsible. I gotta be so cultivated in my thinking. In every word that I say, in every line that I put together, I gotta be in it to win. I gotta be in it to do it right, and no shorts, no cuts. Because when they put the songs on, my shorties riding the car, they know every word to the song, every song. I can put on my CD right now. They gonna jam. So I don't want them singing back to me something that scars them. You know, so And I don't want to do the same thing for the shorties around the world. I feel like those, my shorties, and my shorties, the parents of they, how do you say, those shorties, it's all the same. It's all love. It's mutual love. I'm down here to show our people a different way of thinking, and ain't nobody got to step on nobody's toes. I ain't with that stepping on no toes. I ain't going to deal with it. I'm going to pass it up because there's too many people who want to do some honest work for me to be sitting there trying to deal with a cat too into itself. I ain't got time for that.
All right. What's in the works for Prynce Tone? Like, what projects? Where can people find your music? What bodies of work?
You know what? My music is literally everywhere. They can find it on Tidal. I know cats deal with Tidal. Tidal was heavy right now. Tidal was doing this thing. You know, they going through whatever, man. Everybody got to do something to build up, and everybody gonna try to knock you when you really building. So it's like you just got to keep building. You can find it on Spotify. CD Baby, if everybody rocking with CD Baby, Reverb Nation, Facebook, just search Prynce X Tone, or Royalties INC, or Catch Me with C-Town Records, Gregory Beasley. I'm rocking with Gregory always, man, all day, bro. Got Dre KB, everybody rocking together. I also got a free mixtape that I'm finna let out. Actually, the mixtape, and that's what I wanna let everybody know. I'm finna give away a free mixtape, so anybody on a call right now and anybody on the Facebook Live, I'm going to send you a copy of the mixtape. You can check it out. Let me know how you know what I'm saying, if you're feeling it. Let me know what you think. I'm going to be out tomorrow on another spin. I got another radio station. I got a pop, man, because I'm trying to connect with everybody, bro, and everybody rocking with me. I got a performance tomorrow. If everybody want to come out there tomorrow, hey, let me get that for you right now because it's going to actually be a nice choice for everybody to come and check out. It's an indie show, and it's going to be, it's a $5 coverage.
90 seconds.
It's actually for Embodiment Underground Radio. And what is this joint on Jones 4720 Jonesboro Road, Union City, GA 30291, Sergio's Pizza Bar. You can come out there and check me out tomorrow. Live performance. We're gonna be out there rocking with the Queen. She doing her thing. The city is live right now, and I know it got honest people out here. I know it got honest working people. So I got the mixtape
60 seconds.
It away. A mixtape right after that dropping, I'm giving it away. Mixtape right after that dropping, I'm giving it away. Then I'm gonna let the album go fly. And then we ain't gonna hit nobody over the head for no price on the heavy price on it. We gonna give them a nice price just so they know I'm rocking with them. So I'm here, ATL. We here.
All right, I'm gonna definitely shoot you my address because I would love for you to send me an autographed copy of one of those mixtapes.
Yes, I will do the eighth. I mean, you know what? Matter of fact, I can get a rotation to come and drop it off in your hand if you like. That ain't no thing for me to do. That's how mobile I am.
All right, well, I'm definitely going to inbox you and give you my information. We're going to link up. All right, before we close this thing out, because we got about like 30 seconds left, introduce this record.
10 seconds.
You got this joint, Live Again, I'm about to drop on the people.
Yes. Hey, you know what? Live Again, Joe. That's this new joint. And I just shot the video out in the pain, man. Check out this hot joint and tell me what you like. I'll send you that joint because it's on the mixtape as well as number 1 on the mixtape. We on.
And what was the concept behind it?
The concept, man. This you know, I done been through a lot. I don't blame, and it's like I don't blame God for what I've been through. I understand life so deep at this point where I ain't looking for no excuse. I'm not trying to pass for no excuse. And I've seen all my brothers. My little brother just died in Champaign. He just got killed. I don't want to see nobody else go through that no more. So I hope everybody understand life and love life as it is, man, and grow and develop in it. Don't lose your life out here, man. Live.
All right. Real quick, man, because I'm all about educating people when it comes to hip-hop. So I got a hip-hop trivia question for you before we get off the air.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can you tell me what Chicago rapper was actually the first rap artist ever inducted into the Guinness Book of World Records?
Twister.
All right. That's how I'm gonna start closing the show, man. I want to educate people on hip hop. That's right, everybody. Twister, aka Tongue Twister, was the actual first rap artist inducted into the Guinness Book of World Records for the fastest bars. I might be wrong, but definitely for the fastest bars. All right, Prynce Tone. I'll definitely look out for my man Prynce Tone. What's the name of that project?
Oh, it's called We On. We On.
Y'all definitely check out We On. My man Tone said he'll deliver that joint to you. If y'all get a chance, go check him out rocking tomorrow night. And the name of this joint is Live Again. All of us, we need to take time, live now. And if you ain't been doing it right, start over tomorrow and live again. It's your boy Vic XL, my man Prynce Tone, and we out.
Yeah.
One time my mom checking in, Sandy, ex-wife, man said, prayers on the check-in, man DJ Pooh. Y'all make sure y'all look at my man Prynce Tone.
Celebrating my peace, resurrecting my street. If any motherfucker
y'all do me a favor, man. Share the show, share the show, share the show.
Leo, that be my bro. You still we got the blood.
Thank you for everybody that's sharing. I love y'all.
I remember them nights.
I love y'all for checking out, man. It's 11 o'clock. Y'all be watching the news, but y'all watching me. And I appreciate it.
Take the deal or we looking at life. Like what's the use of this shit? The Constitution ain't shit. Constituting my people, so how the fuck are we equal when we living in the trench? Take a look in the flint. Poison water's the sin.
Appreciate it, Kareem. Appreciate you sharing the show,
here
brother.
we go again. Farrakhan with an army. Allah standing beside them. When they don't light aside the world, what the fuck you gon' find? If it don't live again.
Y'all better live again, man. Life is too short. Life is too short to be holding grudges. Life is too short to be mad at people. Get those people who love you, love them back, man. Love hard, love long, and love strong.
Motherfuckers is blinded by material timing, unimperial pirates, a systematic virus, conditional acts anxiety, vanities amongst the
I'm about to go lay it down, man. I got about 2 minutes when the song is over. I'm out of here. I done gave y'all 4 minutes overtime. I'm finna go lay beside my beautiful wife and enjoy the rest of my night. All y'all stay prayed up. And, hey, man, thank God for letting y'all live another day. One time for my man Prynce Tone.
And they feel we gon' pass them, cause ain't no going back to 400, cause under master. Living in the field, my sister light skin, she in the mansion. Watching all my babies turn to babies, going up as fast as no. I can't afford that core like my favorite average. I'm all about my people, ain't no more being passive. We need reparations now with Babylon burning. If it don't, live again. Lord, I know.
What's up, my man Terry Banks out in Beeville? BB Guns. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's your boy Vic XL. This is Ridin Durty Radio Show, coming right from the kitchen table. No, that's right. Now I'm just joking with y'all. Man, I'm about to be up out of here, man. One time again, man. Love y'all for watching, sharing. Love y'all. I can't say it enough. I'm out.
Thank you for using